In politics, if the audience is hand-picked and the placards stage-managed and the speaker arrives in a woolly jumper, that can mean only one thing. For David Cameron, it's time to start fighting the election, and with this in-your-face description of the Labour Party.
They are a bunch of placard-waving hypocrites. Just think.
For good measure, the Prime Minister challenged the Labour leader to rule out a coalition with the SNP.
You cannot let the people who want to break up our country into the government of our country.
As Mr Cameron laid down that challenge, Ed Miliband was in Scotland. Time was a Labour leader in Edinburgh could count himself in friendly territory. But Scottish Labour is fighting a backlash from the independence referendum, and it too is taking swipes at the SNP.
These Tories will stop at nothing. They're so desperate to cling on to power. And I've got to tell you, every vote cast for another party, including the SNP, makes that prospect of a Tory government more likely.
But all politicians know the prospect of the SNP holding the balance of power after May the 7th is real. Today, that prompted a blast from the past, with Tory grandee Ken Baker saying that Labour and the Tories might have to form a coalition to keep the SNP out. Meanwhile, for David Cameron, it's still Debategate. He's still refusing to take part in all three TV election debates. He did take questions from the party faithful, but not from journalists. And with that, he left. But there is one obvious question, and that is, what's so terrifying, Mr Cameron, about a debate? There are 60 days of this to come, and for party activists, it's already feeling like a long slog.